My liege, we have received dire news from refugees from the Sung Empire. It's happened then? Yes, my lord. A great leader has risen from the horse nomads, unified them into an enormous horde, and they ride with the intent to conquer all of the world. Lohara won't fall. We are ready. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with Samrat Somnath of the Lohara Empire. Okay, so we had a bit of a problem. OBS did not hook for the first pretty significant part of the video. I did not want to redo the whole thing because although it was a big chunk of time, it was mostly sorting knights and beginning this war. As we ended last episode, we came to the recognition that we lost some territory due to what looked like some inheritances that dropped some territory out. So we've begun this episode by finding a claimant to the kingdom that those pieces of territory fell into, and now we're taking the entire kingdom here in a war as quickly as we possibly can. We are in preparation for the eventual coming of our vision of terrible blood and death. And in order to make that vision as manageable as possible, we are trying to unify the south to the sea below us. That is going to be this kingdom, Bengal, and then one other kingdom that has been sort of a side participant since the very beginning. I'm just going to now return to the original voiceover, and we can continue with the episode. All right, if we catch this guy, I think we'll pretty much... we caught half of him, which is even better for us, because that's just going to clear him right out right away. Maybe he'll wipe. Yes, he did wipe. Good. We are significantly stronger than him. He may try to be sneaky and come around and stop our siege of his capital, but we're not going to have any of that. We're just gonna sit here right next and protect. If he tries to come up this way, he's going to be very, 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 very disappointed. Pretty sure that we are already at the battle cap, so we're gonna have to siege this one last place down in order to win this war. That's no problem, though. We'll be done real fast, and then we can maybe move on to a second war. There is a lot we need to get done. We definitely need to be fully prepared for the horrors of our vision as quickly as possible. And there we go, 100%. And we have taken this kingdom and added it to the empire, both regaining the territory we lost and also expanding down the river. We are probably going to take the entire Ganges basin in this episode if we can. Bengal, maybe. We're gonna have to maybe find ourselves a... Oh, our troops are still raised. We're gonna have to find ourselves a claimant here, I think. Oh, do we? Oh, wow. Actually, the guy we just got is a claimant here. We're gonna make him super strong if we give him 2 kingdoms. But I think the convenience of using him twice will outweigh the penalty of... the penalty that comes from him getting really strong, I hope. We'll have to figure that out. We're also going to have to eventually get Bamapala, because they have extracted territory from us again. This is a crown, but he's not very good. So we're just gonna skip over that. Wow, that was actually a surprisingly large amount of money. 647, we got lots to spend that on. I think all of these are gonna be fixed now. We got a new guy from the prison, of course, and he fit into the first one. We're also going to need to finally attract somebody for the... Yeah, that guy, he's gonna get super strong. I'm kind of concerned about how strong he's gonna get. It might be a bad idea. It might be a bad idea to put him, to put so much power into him. Still more ransoms to do, too. There's just so much money coming out of this. So much money. Okay, let's see if we can find someone who can do this for us. Nope. Oh wow, yeah. This is the drunk. I don't think we're gonna perpetrate a war for this guy. Too much chance he dies in the middle of it, and then we have to find somebody else anyway. Let's see if we can find someone else right now. So we got some guys down here near the bottom of the list who might just suit our needs. They don't like me that much, but that doesn't mean they won't come. He won't. What about this guy? He also won't. Okay, let's keep looking. How about this guy? Oh, this guy. Oh, there's a candidate for you. This guy has the acclaim we want and is willing to come over here. You know, he, I think, dreams of being a king, and that makes sense. I would dream of being a king if I was that close. With all our worries about the dangers of the future, our mother's death has driven us over the edge when it comes to stress. We are going to, of course, use our athleticism to push that off. But we don't really have any other things we can do to get rid of stress, which is not good because we're super close to re-thresholding. This could be a little bit difficult. Perpetrating wars where we're worried so much about just like the future and our vision. For sure, this is the best way to spend our money. We're getting rid of these old bamboo bowmen and upgrading them to these modern crossbowmen. I think is a great idea. I'm going to build this unit to full if I can afford it right now, or as close as I can get it. And all the way to 10, which means it can... I should say to 9, so we can still get one more here. Let's just station it. I think it's stationed down in the south? Yeah, there's no spots up here. It's got to be down. It's got to be the place down in the south. I knew it was. I should have just trusted my instincts. I think that we're gonna, just as a little bit of a fee for us grabbing that territory for him, you know, we're just gonna raise his taxes to high, give him an idea that he needs to acknowledge the fact that he is only a king because of us. It's probably gonna upset him. So I think we're just gonna stick with pardoning these people. I think it'll be fine to just pardon that guy. It's probably just an affair anyway. I really did not pay attention. I know there's been no murder attempts against me. That I have noticed. It is an absolutely essential goal for our people to control the great rivers down here in the south above the sea. And we're going to quickly succeed at that goal now by finally declaring this war. We've been putting it off because we wanted our troops to regain their strength after the last one, but now we're ready. Let's get in here. I wonder if he's going to do that trickery from last time, where he makes a small army and then another bigger army. Yeah, it seems to be a thing that's been happening lately, like a tiny army in the capital, but then there's a much larger army that comes out someplace else. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, I guess. Hopefully we can catch at least some of his army here. That would be a great boon. Oh, yeah, we seem to have caught only the tiny part. That's not really great for him. We'll just continue and just wipe out the rest of this too. I don't think he stands much of a chance against us, but I don't think anybody in the world that currently exists stands a chance against us. Really, we are an empire with 20,000, almost 30,000 troops in a world where the strongest empires only have about 15,000 troops. So I'm pretty sure we got this one little war ready and finished pretty fast. Our spy master interrupting us with yet another minor murder plot as we finally get the peacemaker trait. That's going to make a huge difference. We're almost finished with Gallant already. That should really help because we're going to be able to get over to strategic pretty early on. And that's his capital siege down. Let's just continue up here above the river to get all this stuff. The river gives us a bit of protection against his armies. So we probably don't have to worry too much about protecting them because there's not that many river crossings here. And that's his capital siege down. Let's just continue up here above the river to get all this stuff. The river gives us a bit of protection against his armies. So we probably don't have to worry too much about protecting them because there's not that many river crossings here. So we're just raising up our men-at-arms. We're going to raise our men-at-arms up here just in case it becomes relevant. If this ever becomes anything other than zero, we know it has to be our mangonels. But I don't think it's going to matter. 72%. I think we're going to finish one, maybe two more sieges to get to 90, and then we will have this thing completed. But if we do need them, at least this way they will be there eventually. Our Holy Order wants to expand. Let's just check out the places that they're going to let us expand to. Obviously, we're going to do it. We're not going to pass this up. That's a huge amount of gold. We can expand to here. All right. Okay. And what's the other place? Here. Whoops. Here. I think we're going to put it here. Down further south, close to the hostile zone. I think this is a better place for it. Yeah, let's put it here. All right. Expanded Holy Order. Stress is proving to be a big problem for our poor, zealous, paranoid bastard. He's going to have to skip his birthday, which I really hate to do. But what are you going to do? He's got to jump out the window. It sucks. And being paranoid and brave oftentimes conflict. Exercising may not be enough, my friend, if we don't start not gaining stress. I think after this is over, we're just gonna have to immediately do a hunt or maybe a feast or something. We'll have to see, but the war needs to finish first. We still got this long siege to play out. As predicted, that last siege put us at 98%, and we're having more exposed secrets about affairs that we're really not interested in, interrupting our warmongering, but there it is! Another kingdom added, more of the great southern river region in our control. All that's really left is Bengal. We may have to put that off for a little bit, though. We probably need money back. We probably need to go on that hunt so that we don't literally stress ourselves to death. Oh, there's just so much to do, especially considering our vision. Let's see. Our son here needs a guardian, so she can do it. So let's get out here and do this hunt. This hunt is going to be absolutely essential to keeping us from losing our mind. Upon entering the local quarry at Minimark, I spot several spindly and dirty children helping their famished parents with the heavy work. Food appears to be sparse in this area. A bit further up the landing, the quarry foreman, Lakamanadiva, is having an argument with Utskara, who appears to be spokesperson for the worker. This is unacceptable, my lord, Utskara says. We cannot afford enough food and have gone to bed hungry for months now. Our children are starving and our strength is dwindling, performing such heavy work. We would need the tiniest raise. He trails off as he notices my presence. But I think we're required to do it. I think we have to. We're generous. We're generous. We're not gonna let those people starve. Hunt, making camp. We await the arrival of the rest of the guests. My servants can get started with on the preparations soon. 70% start. Recreation for sure. Pawan comes of age. 4-star education. And of course, because of our... Where does this come from? It could be technology too. Oh, you know what it is? It's technology. It's absolutely technology. Because we got knighthood finally. And that's the technology that gives that. So here we are with knighthood. That's where it's from. Okay, so we have knighthood now, which means we get prowess points for our education in martial. That's quite good. What an excellent son we have. He's actually surpassing us, which is pretty good. You can go. We're just letting everyone go, okay? It's fine. We don't have any specific need to change the religious faiths of any of these people. Our purpose here is unification. Not, oppression. Although I suppose our kind of unification is oppression, but we don't know that. We don't see that. We think it's fine. We think this is perfectly rational and normal to conquer our neighbors in order to make ourselves strong, hoping to resist a vision of the future that we don't even know if it's true or not. This is the end of Gallant. So now that Gallant is done, I think we're just going to go straight down and go to Strategist. We're still a young man, so lots of time, lots of potential ahead of us. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, Himalaya's gotten big. Ultimately, I decided not to intervene here because she's also quite related to me. And, you know, internal family affairs, I suppose I shouldn't intervene in them if I can help it. If it was an outsider taking from our family, I absolutely would intervene, but This is just an internal family affair. Two people fighting over a claim. I don't want to interfere with their rights. We're waiting a long time for such a small hunt. You know, this thing was set up specifically to be just... Well, I guess our kingdom is gigantic, so if we invite literally anybody, they're probably coming from the other side of the world. Here we go. It seems my dealings with Masamontadapati Radha Hawajapala, I may have accidentally made certain promises and exemptions from his obligations. So I have a favor hook with him, so I can just cancel it. So I'm gonna. Birbal assembles a party as the sun rises over the camp on in the slopes near Baltit. Birbal assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the slopes near Baltit. My men have been gathering sightings of the antelope that roam the local area. Do we want to do the antelope? We're not here for prestige, we're here for relaxation. So I think we're going to go for the antelope, because we don't want to make this too hard. Hey, since I'm paranoid, I want to know the secret. So we're going to go for the secret. Hunt. Softly, softly. My huntsmen say they know the place the beasts covet and the nearby water holes, and grazing the antelope frequents. So this makes it more perilous because we're athletic. We're not going to proceed by stealth because we're brave. So we'll do it to our horses. All right. Like all game, the slippery antelope has many tricks, blenches, and ruses that can fool even experienced hunters. We're going to use our patience and try to solve this with our hunting experience. And we have a very high percentage chance to succeed, and we also got the I will shoot it. So I will shoot it. That's how you do it. We have successfully hunted. Good job to all of us. Hunts like these are pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. We got a mighty antelope skull. Oh, good. Good. So we've gone on a hunt. We've taken a break off for the season. And now we can get back to our true purpose, which is to unify the region. Bengal. You will be mine, I think. You will be mine. I could begin actually getting some of these people to be allied with me instead of just conquering everyone. They're not that strong, though. I think Bengal is definitely coming in. The rest we'll have to think about afterwards. So we have a good chunk of money again, so we can upgrade these guys into another new crossbowman unit. Good. And now we'll start saving up to cap those 2 units, which will be very helpful. We're almost home from our life-saving pilgrimage. Good, good, good. We do have a new court artifact. I think every spot is taken. This is prestige. Well, let's compare these. We have this mighty antelope skull. It is 6-2 Glory Hound 2%. This is 8-2 Glory Hound 2%. This is 8 Hostile Scheme Power, Court Grandeur. I think I care... So those are giving slightly more prestige, but I think I care more about the money. So I think we're going to put this up. And we are going to declare war on him. We have somebody who has a claim to it all, right? Yep, this guy. So we're going to just declare this war now. These guys keep using this trick where they try to catch me by getting like a small army and then expecting me to like go after the small army. I still don't think this is enough, even with your ally. This is going to go badly, I think, for you. Now we caught the army here finally. It actually split. Nothing better that I can think of than that split happening. These guys are going to siege up here. Actually, you know, I think we're going to break the sieges because that's more important. We're losing a lot of troops to attrition, though, because of moving around with this giant army. Hopefully we're going to be able to make up for that. So we've destroyed this army as well. Alright. Now let's go in here and siege his capital. We've really got a lot... actually, we should siege here first, because we don't want to cause this to get any worse, because we are definitely losing troops like crazy. We need to see if there's any places around here that can hold us if we, like, split ourselves. Like, if we make a besieging army, and then we take the remaining army, and we split it. There's really not a lot of places around here that can hold us. We're going to hit that there, which is going to get us a start on taking them down, and then our two armies will join together. Liar's Pay. I was shocked when I caught my son, Vasudev, trying to steal from a travel chest of visiting Masamanta Murtry. He blamed another child. Deceitful. Deceitful. We have so much stress. Our stress is like right back up to where it was before. Let's see what we can do here. We can, I suppose... No, we can't. Well, I guess he's deceitful then. That's too bad. We can't afford to critically stretch threshold right now in the middle of this. Let's get the movement speed. I think it's the most immediately useful here. So they're running, and the guys down here aren't coming anymore. That's fine. So one of you guys can go here, and the other one can head up there. Wow, we really are not able to siege this still. Let's do a manual split off and then just drop this. And send this to help with the siege. Can't even actually click on this. Will this make the siege happen? Yes. Okay, merge all of this. We probably should have somebody who's better at sieges doing the siege here. You cannot... Oh, you've grown to the size where you can't sit there anymore. Interesting. I can send you through to here. You can sit there. So who did this? You did this. I don't like that you stripped the land from my son that was given to him by his mother. Like, I don't like that at all. What did my son used to hold here? He's still in prison. Let's just look. I mean, right now as we speak, I am literally winning a war for you. While you're out there robbing my son. I literally cannot believe that you're out here robbing my son. Like, don't get the wrong idea. I'm glad we did this for you because it really helps us, but I don't know why people do this. I don't know why people think that the best idea is to just, like, randomly take territory from people that are related to me. So we need to... Oh, geez. They're gonna wake up right on top of me, aren't they? We're good. As soon as the siege gets through, we'll hit 90%. We've got another martial perk. We can do hit and run. Heavy infantry, spearmen, archer damage. This is pretty good for us. This is pretty good for us. Hopefully we can get this war done quick. Vishnu will judge these sinners. I got this going on. What is this? Why are they upset? Who even are these? Oh, they're the old faith. Interesting. So they never got changed from the old faith. Well, if this guy wasn't so... Can I change him yet? This guy's slightly better than the last guy. I think we should do that. And we've been culture changing all the way down here, but I think we should probably culture change in the north first. There's a lot going on here. My brother has died from his injuries. Okay, that sucks. That's critically thresholded my stress again. We are now chasing windmills. And then my sister dies. What did my sister die of? Cancer. We're having some severe problems here. Strategical impasse. I know how we can employ both. That's fine. Abolish this foolish endeavor. We're not having a romance. That's not who we are. Alright, so this makes him arbitrary. That's pretty not so great. We're known for our dedication to our faith. We are so overwhelmed right now. I'm not even going to deal with them right away. We're just going to finish this war first. What siege did I lose? Where are they? Oh, they're sieging over there. We'll employ both strategies. Okay, so once the siege is done, this war should be over. Please be over. We only need 90%. There's the Mongols we've been waiting for. There they are. The horror of the north is coming. Oh, the stress is gonna kill me. I gotta send them away. Okay, stop. Enforce demands here. So be it. Okay, now I want to cut this down to like 70,000 and send it over here, and then everything else can disband. We lost our spy master because he died. I think he was the one who died of his wounds. We're going to assign this guy. This guy's become very terrible at the job. His son is no better? I don't know. I think maybe we're going to have to put somebody else here. Just accept the fact the man is going to be upset. You can go. What does a guy have to do to be worth 200? You can go. And you can go. The rest we'll worry about soon. Dark thoughts. We're just gonna have to suck it up. I might just have to take myself off of this army so that I can stress down. We'll hold mystical communion. Hopefully we don't get sick. Things are not going well for us. Have they finally found a location they can actually siege? Yes, they have. Maybe I have troops that I can raise over here at this point now. Someone actually in the region. Here we go. Schemer discovered! Plotting against my sister, apparently. Things have gone extraordinarily stressful in this episode. We're gonna have to look at the Mongols, too. I just basically flashed over their introduction. Yes, a terrible, terrible strength has risen in the north. And we're going to have to look at it and see what our response to it can be. Okay, good. What is this? You want to negotiate an alliance? Okay, I will accept your alliance. We have factions. This faction for independence is getting strong. Who is this? This is an extraordinarily unbalanced marriage because his child is just born and our daughter is 13. But I think this is going to have to happen because we have to break this alliance. And this guy here. We'll arrange a marriage with him. He can marry my older sister if he'll do it, which he will. And that leaves this guy all out on his own. I don't want to do anything with him. He's 42. He has no children. Actually, I probably should arrange a marriage with him simply because it will prevent things from getting worse. Just don't want to send away my, I don't want to send my antiquarian away. Okay, that should help to fix things a bit. Excellent. Excellent. And let's just finish this, enforce our demands. Let's go to our prison. We got a lot of prisoners here. Want to check to see if any of these guys are worth any money. Probably not, because they would have showed up in the list, but they don't always. So who is this guy? This guy we will recruit for sure, because he is... we don't need to demand his conversion. He can just join us. He's the Afghan guy. We will probably do something about that. This guy is nobody. This guy, you know what? Not going to make a good warrior, so we'll send him away, even though he has some combat skill. A lot of these guys feel like they don't really belong in my prison, like as in I don't know how they were involved. We probably took them in a siege. You can also go 2 more nights. That's not bad. So we got problems with successors. So you are fine. You are fine and growing ever stronger. You need a successor. We have this guy. We'll just put him in there even though he's super old. Creating a new one right now. You need a successor. We'll seek a new Blade Master successor because that's how we try to get that up. Faction against me is disbanded. Probably this one will too. We'll see. Here's going to be our first great act of tyranny. Good. Negotiate. She will renounce her claims. We will disband our military. Yes! Listen. So let's go. Let's go and see why the future is so important. If the Mongol Empire, it's already expanded since it came into existence. It is significantly stronger than us. We do have one advantage against them, which is they have tons and tons of special soldiers. They're horse archers. The one cool thing about crossbowmen is that crossbowmen are a counter to horse archers. We're just gonna take these guys up, 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 up. We want maximum sized crossbowman units. They're more important than anything else we could pay for right now. And then we'll get our other units to their maximum sizes. That should hugely increase our actual overall military strength to near that of the Mongol Empire, but there they are. They've formed, and they're only going to get more powerful. They're only going to get more powerful. And it might be time for us to put a hard stop on the wars, deal with our internal conflicts. He won't do it. Children that lack guardians. He can do it. I think he'll finish before his life ends. I have a 30-year-old sister to marry to somebody. I might be able to pull somebody out of a faction with her. This is gone as soon as she's out of prison. Sucks that I had to do that bit of tyranny there. What about you? Can you marry my 30-year-old sister? Oh, she's my antiquarian, the one I don't want to get rid of course. So I probably should bring someone for her to marry. Yeah, that's probably the right decision. She's now gone. So my wife wants to give advice to one of my counselors. Any of them that likes it, I would prefer. The steward would like it, and the priest would like it. So we'll help the priest because he's the weaker of the two. My court tutor position is gone. Gained another stress level, because of course I did. Overwhelmed by stress again. We need to, I don't know, have a party or something. We're exploding here. So many people are dying. We have such a huge family with so many relations, and the age difference between them all is so different. We also lost some people to wounds in that last war. But the Empire is looking strong, and we are looking strong. We finally reached the age that most of my characters has started at. Well, we're actually significantly younger than that, which means we still got lots of time ahead of us. 32 martial. So Kagan Temujin of the Mongols is actually our martial equal. We are exactly the same. We both have a 32. He is a better diplomat than me. I am a slightly better steward than him. He has better intrigue than me, but I'm much more learned. So these two great men are probably going to have a conflict that will ring through the ages, if it should ever happen. The Grand Kingdom of Kumia is just continuing to grow. It is enormous. But beyond me, with my strong alliance here, I don't see us, I don't see anybody else in the world being able to stand against him. We're easily brushing aside and conquering kingdoms and integrating kingdoms that are 10,000 in strength without even calling our ally in. Our new strength with those new crossbowman units is 35,000. And our Holy Order has been growing. Now, to be fair, they're not going to make a huge difference, but if they grow a few more times, they might significantly help. They could push us to 40,000. We still have room to grow monetarily here. Like, we can take these pikemen up to their maximum of 16. We got one more crossbowman to buy. We can take both of these two units up to their caps. This Mountaineers unit could be getting to 18. We got buildings we could build, so there's still lots we can do. But for conquest, I think we might be done for a while. And with that, I think we're going to call this episode to an end. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me the next time we are here with Somnath, the Gracious, Samrat of the Lohara Empire. Goodbye for now.